Hello friends, welcome to my channel, a channel for learning simple coding. If you find this video to be helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. In last video we have understand global versus inline CSS and we cover following questions: what is global CSS, what is inline CSS, how to use global and inline CSS together in Next.js, and why Next.js does not support internal CSS. Now in this video we are going to learn one more way of CSS is called modular CSS. What is modular CSS? Modular CSS means we create a normal CSS file with module.css suffix and we have to create the object from this file, and with the help of object we access all the attributes within Next.js file. It is called modular CSS. How we do and how we can do this, that we are going to learn. How to create modular CSS file, how to import and how to use, that we are going to handle, and we are also need to cover how we can use conditionally all these modular CSS properties. So for that we have again the about us page, and by default in this about us page we have the setting. So once again I am going to use h2 also. Once again h2 tag I am going to use, and I say this is another use of h2 tag. Just for example I am putting this, and one more h2 tag I am using here. I say this is one more use of h2 tag, just for a dummy purpose, and you will see that output same formatting which we have here for h2 we have for this also, because in global CSS we have this information already available in global CSS about h2, but I want to use separate CSS for this h2 and this h2. So how I can do that, I am going to explain with the help of modular CSS. For example, I apply here class, some different class main, like main class, I say class name, and I apply here class name main. So how I can apply this class with the help of that also, because in global CSS we do not have a main class. So how we can implement this class by using modular CSS. Plus I create a paragraph also. So how I can use paragraph also? So I say lorem multiply by 2. So I have a dummy text also for lorem like this. So for paragraph how we can use, so this paragraph is there, some setting for justification and anything. So many things I'm going to apply on this also, some margin type of thing. So these all setting I want to do with the help of modular CSS. So how to create a modular CSS file and how we can use it, that I'm going to explain you. So first of all you have to create a separate file here. Suppose I say main1 dot module, remember module.css, suffix should be module.css, this must. One more file I create here, I say main2 dot module.css, remember two module file I am creating and suffix should be module.css, it's must. In main CSS I say h2 setting, and I say h2 should be color of this h2 should be, I say violet color I want. Then I say font family for this I want it should be I say Lucida Sans, that font I want, and I say this one, and I create main class also here. I say this main class should have a text alignment, should be justified, and I say should have a margin from 20 pixel, and I want background also. So I say background color should be aquamarine color like this. Same setting I want to put in module 2 also, same for h2, but color I want here different. So I say color is yellow green color. Font I want different, so I say the font should be Times New Roman. So I say under this I say Times New Roman like this, font should be like this. For main tag I don't want main here, I want here id as a p, so I say p id, and I say alignment should be justify, margin should be this, and for paragraph I want the color should be silver color I want for this as a paragraph. So these are the dummy setting I am creating here, just for example, that some property available in module 2, some property available in module 1, and that I want to apply. And remember that h2 and h2 is common in both, so I want to use one h2 from module 1 here and another h2 from module 2. So module 1 and module 2, both the modular files, modular CSS file is ready. Now we have to learn how to import this. So the first thing is how to create modular file we have learned, and what is modular CSS. I have explained you how to import and how to use it, that we are going to learn. So here I import it like in normal CSS. If I import, remember that. So we import like this. I say modular 1. So regularly we import like this as a regular CSS file. But once I import it, you see we have an error. So this error is coming because we have to use it with the rule of modular CSS file. Remember that. So we can't use like this. We have to create. We can use like this also, but it will create a confusion. So we have to make it like a object. So I say main1 from this. Like this, we have to use it main2 from this. So this is the proper way to import it. We have to import this file as a object main1 and main2. So the question is how to create modular CSS file. We create modular CSS file with the help of module.css suffix. We have to create this file. How to import it? We have to import like this to create an object of this. So we have main1 main2 as the object of this, but still we have an error because in modular CSS file we cannot use regular h2 tag. This h2 type of tag we cannot have because it's a pure CSS tag, but we cannot use it. We can use only ID or classes. If you understand the error that we have h2 is a pure selector, so we cannot use it. We can use local class or ID for this as a modular CSS because it's not a global one. So for that I have to create here is a ID. So I can create it like this. I say h2 as a ID, or I can create same here. I say h2 as a ID. Remember that. So I can change to this ID and class, whatever you want you can change like this. And then you see here this error is gone, but we have to apply it now. So we cannot use a normal tag within modular CSS. Remember, we can use only ID and classes. So this h2 is the ID and this is a class. So I have imported this main1 and main2. Remember that I am importing as an object to this, and in main1 we have h2 as a ID and main as a class, and in main2 we have a h2 and p as a ID, or we can create it to class also like this. P is a class and h2 is a ID, means h2 in the both the files we have ID. So I am explaining you how to use ID and class together. This is the output right now. So I want to change the setting of this h2. So for that I put here ID equal to, remember, and I say main1 dot h2. So because it's a ID, so we have to use within a ID, and I say main2 dot h2. So you see this is converted. Now once again I want to set for this. So I say ID equal to, and I say main2 dot h2, because both these are available as a ID in this file. You see both are ID. So we have used this separately. This is from main1, this is from main2, and you see both we have applied. Now this paragraph is a class that is available under this. So I say here class name, I say class name is, I say main2.p. remember that is available in module 2 as a paragraph. You see it converted as the setting available in module 2. You see this paragraph setting is available in module 2. So according to this it is converted. Now we have a main tag also, main class here also, that is available in module 1. And then main container I want to use, and I want to convert this background color to something else. So I say that is floor white. So this color I want to change because it not look good. So here I change it to I say main1 dot main, because it's a class. So we have to put under a class name. You see that we have this also. You see this color has been changed. So this div tag under this floor white color, under this we have each and everything. So like this you see how we can use this as a modular CSS in Next.js. And one more thing, the last is remaining, that how to apply these as a condition or conditionally. For that, for making conditions and for checking conditions, we have to use your React use state, and because of that we have to convert it into client component. So I say use client like this. Now I have to import is one state variable. So I say const and I say check, set check, and equal to I say use state, and here I say false first time. In the beginning I say false, and that conditionally I want to change. So suppose I have a paragraph class this, so here I want to put some condition. So I say if it is check like this, if it is true, then we apply this setting. Otherwise I say like that way, I say color should be green like this. I can set the setting, and this should be like this. Save this. If it is true, then we have this paragraph, otherwise we have this paragraph. So right now you see that we need to check this is a class name, not this, so we have to apply separate class. So suppose I create a class from this also, modular class I create. So I copy this and I paste it in modular 2 also, for example, and I say the color of this is green, for example, and remaining I just remove. No need of this, because we can't apply here in class, in place of class we can't put a style sheet. So here I say main 1.p. remember, if it is true, then it will apply to main 2, otherwise main 1. So if you see that, so we have a green color right now, but if I change this to true like this, and you will see that because of true the condition change, and we have changed this also. You see this is change, and same we can use for style also. How we can apply this? So we can say here check like this. If it is true, then we apply this setting, otherwise we apply different setting, and that is the I say color of this should be I say yellow. You see, so if it is true, then we have default. If it is false, then we have a yellow color. So right now that we have the same here, otherwise red color is coming, otherwise we want yellow color. So if I say it is to false and save this, and you will see that color is changed to yellow, remember. So conditionally we can use this by using modular CSS. So these 5 concepts we have covered from this lecture. If you like it, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.